air that he gives to the playing. He's not really a grinder. He's more somebody who's playing the match, like anticipating the data and really going into RodneyDanger.
RodneyDanger for Marvin. So, yeah. Okay, so we've got Colony Wars here in play.
Yeah.
And looks like a lot of interesting cards to start. Clearly nobody is in any dire fear of events. Ooh, this is a tricky one here. Probably Trade Hauler, and I think go with that. But look at that. Double Lancers is kind of disgusting, isn't it?
Double Lancer. I think so. We saw ozmethod took the BattleBot, so he has Scrap. And I'm very partial to red-yellow decks. Red-yellow decks in Colony Wars, forget about it.
Yeah.
It's,
Super
two Lancers? Whoa. That's
Yeah.
gonna be quick. That's gonna be a blow for sure.
So the defense bot is an okay buy considering what's already been purchased. I might have gone with the Ravager here because you definitely don't want to let Nathan get ahead. So yeah, so he'll have 5 or 5 with a Scrap, 6 without. And then now Nathan's going to be able to sort of impact a trade row himself. Mm-hmm. Most likely going to pick up the Ravager here.
You lead the trade row because you kind of want your opponent to buy that with 2 Lancers in your deck. You want that to get that little extra damage and then cycle it out. It's worth noting he's taking the defense bot. The defense bot only does 1 damage and scraps a card without the bases. He's taking that for the scrap. He's valuing the scrap this early in the game more than the added bonus of trying to sync it up with bases.
That's right.
I can understand that, but it isn't going to do a lot of work on its own. It's going to have to come into play later.
It will do well with his cargo mech if he ends up pulling that one down, and that's exactly what he does.
There it is.
Look at how much green is out here.
Jeez.
I have to think that Nathan's going to start investing.
Yeah, I think the Predator and the Swarmer. I think you start with Predator here. The Swarmer for me, it just doesn't like. It does everything I want to do: damage, trade row control, and yet I just don't find myself buying it. It's a great card though. It's an outstanding card. I just can't quite get into it. I like Predator a lot better for the draw on the faction.
Yeah, but you got to pair those, and the Swarmer does help you keep that control of the trade row. In this case, Marvin's got a pretty good deck. He's kind of prioritized scrap, so I don't think you're in any danger of the Moonworm really getting purchased or any of these big cards, but. Yeah, you never know.
ozmethod goes for the trade wheel and the Predator. He leaves the Swarmer out there. He actually goes for the trade wheel, which is interesting. But the trade wheel, after Rodney took the RodneyDanger, I should say, who is Marvin. Rodney sounds like I'm saying his first name. After he took the cargo mech, maybe that's what he's thinking. You don't have a lot of damage, but as we know, the cargo mech factions to destroy target base.
That's right.
So
that's exactly
that's something that's kind of dangerous here. Probot, great buy here.
Probot is a great buy, and yeah, he's leaving out that Falcon. He's not really interested in it. I don't expect that Nathan will be able to get it either. He'll probably scrap a Scout here.
Repair bot in a top deck draw.
That's... Hey, look, it's a repair bot in a top deck draw.
What gave you that idea? It's crazy.
Yeah, and, it'll be interesting to see what he buys. What I'm really curious about here is whether or not Nathan scraps a Viper or a Scout from his hand. Does
he want an Explorer or not?
Yeah, he's trying to decide there. Is this a fairly cheap trade row? I got to believe he goes Scout here.
It's still pretty early in the game, though, too.
Yeah, I mean, so he's prioritizing. I don't know if he buys an Explorer or not, but he definitely... thought about. Yep. So he's trying to think a little bit further down the line.
Now 5 here. Is it Convoy or is it Security Craft? I got to imagine it's Convoy.
It's definitely Convoy
After
bot
taking
here.
Cargo, taking Defense Bot, Repair Bot,
and a useless Repair Bot, at least in terms of scrap here. It's going to help him get that, but no.
He goes Security Craft.
I'm surprised.
He goes Security Craft.
Wow.
I mean, I can respect the buy. I certainly agree that I think Convoy Bot was the take there, but 4 damage and 3 heal.
Yep. And Nathan will scoop that up, either that or the Falcon. That'll be interesting. Yeah, so he's not going to let him have it, but the Moonworm.
Moonworm's coming in here.
Moonworm's coming next, and it's the Ravager is not going to help Nathan this time.
Nope.
He's in trouble there.
Does he take the skiff? He does. Interesting.
Yeah. So at that point, you buy the Moonworm, and you've got this kind of scrap. I don't know that you need that, so it's an interesting question on Marvin's side as to why. So I think we'll see the Siege ship and the Imperial Trader go away. Maybe we'll see a Falcon.
Colony Siege ships out there. Yeah, we'll see that. We'll see that certainly gone. Probot and Cargo Mech are going to get in their scraps for the deck cycle. That's really important. Didn't bomb deck that. Plus the draw from the Probot's going to trigger that last draw on the last card. Yeah, damage coming in here from ozmethod is... RodneyDanger's got to be concerned at least, but he has the cards. He can make it happen.
He has the cards. The Falcon seems like the best buy here. I'm not sure what he's thinking. Maybe the cargo pod as well. But the Falcon, he's got to keep this deck going quickly. Part of the reason why he didn't get to scrap that Moonworm was because he didn't have enough or draw acceleration.
Sure.
If he had bought that Falcon before, he might have been able to take it away at the last second.
Do you not take Imperial Trader?
With 5, I would take Imperial Trader. Yeah, but nobody's buying that on this turn. So that
Wrecker's up
trade
after
wheel,
that cargo pod take.
The trade wheel is not really anything. The cargo mech will take it out.
Yep, just like there it is. Yep, the destroy target base is going to come in.
And actually, Marvin is sitting on that defense spot, so he's actually going to draw that and scrap 3 this turn.
Before the shuffle, you can't ask for anything else. That is incredible. He's going to get all 3 scraps in before the shuffle happens.
Yep.
His deck just got dangerous.
Now I would take the Imperial Trader here. I could see that. He'd probably pop out the Wrecker. It doesn't matter all that much.
Consider the trade wheel.
Yeah.
Maybe kind of buying in that ozmethod was willing to take it earlier. Maybe doesn't want him to be willing to take 2, because that can be pretty annoying to have 2 trade wheels out, but at the same time, not really that threatening.
Now, if you buy the Imperial Trader here, do you actually scrap out your repair bot just to...
he's checking. He's okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So Cargo Mech is one of those cards that, because there's only one of them, it could be an unfamiliar card for a lot of people. So he probably just spaced. He probably has used it before, but totally forgot. Oh yeah, that's right. The Cargo Mech does have that faction ability. Mm-hmm. So 21 to 36, and for the record, he took the mining mech.
Yeah,
he took the mining mech.
I don't know what's up his sleeve here.
Yeah.
But I do know that the Wrecker is probably going to go away.
I imagine so, yeah.
Neither of those cards really being a huge factor here, but, hey, and ozmethod will pass.
And that's going to be 10 authority for RodneyDanger.
Yep, that's going to be 10 authority. Now, at this point, let's be honest. When you've got the Moonworm, you might consider not playing. Oh, wow. What, double warning beacons?
Or you can get 2 warning beacons, though.
Yeah.
If you do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. I don't think I've ever seen it twice in one turn.
Twice in one turn.
Man, he's holding on for dear life. And now I think that ozmethod Nathan's not going to... It doesn't look like he's going to get him this turn. But he's going to get close.
He's going to get really close.
And then he's going to be in...
No, he got him. He got him. Exactly.
No, he's got 2 bases here to get rid of.
Yeah, he's going to scrap out for 14.
Oh, okay, you're right. Put him right at 0.
Yep.
Okay, yes. Good Good eyes. Good
there it is.
Good eyes.
Yeah, Warning Beacon, it's great to get 2 of those, but they're only 2 defense. They're really just... They're actually just like buoys out in space. They wish they had armor or something. They don't.
Those cards do their best job when they help you get a scrap off of a patrol bot.
Yes.
Or some card that you wouldn't, a border fort, something like that you wouldn't otherwise get to scrap patrol mech.
Right.
Right. That's the real purpose for those cards. So Nathan's going to have to figure out a way back. You notice he didn't get to play the Moonworm.
He didn't.
No.
He didn't get to play the Moonworm. I think after taking the Moonworm, we were both kind of noticing that. It's like, at that point, I think you just stop buying things. You want to get that card out as much as possible.
That's exactly right. So we go right back in, and we're getting into game 3.
So Convoy bot for Marvin here.
Yeah, now we have the opportunity for another double Lancer start, but
we'll see
that he does not have enough, so he'll probably go cargo pod. Yeah, I think Marvin takes the cargo pod here. Seems like the best start.
Yeah, it's true. Let's see what ozmethod. If he goes Central Station, if he goes cargo pod, if he goes double Lancer, there's a lot of avenues here. I'm really curious how he wants to play this game.
Yeah, double Lancers would be kind of cool.
And I think he is going to go the double Lancer.
Double Lancers.
Wow. So, okay.
It's so intimidating, right? Because so much of the Colony Wars sets are based around building up these great walls of bases, and the Lancers, whether they cause a discard or not, they do extra damage when you have bases, which helps to clean them out. And there's a lot of these cheapy bases you see here, like that storage silo for 3. There's a ton of cheap bases in this game.
So, and we see four bases out at varying costs.
Yep.
You can
orbital platform goes well with that. Mm-hmm. Now that we have this defense spot. So this is kind of a tricky spot here for Marvin. I think I actually go the Central Station, but I think he's going to go defense spot. And my argument for that is, oh no, he goes a different route.
Interesting.
Wow.
Storage
So
silo.
A lot of bases going on here, and he already had that convoy bot, and that was the first play that we didn't quite see. So he's got the early lead on scrap and makes the defense bot decision. A little bit more. He's going to be dropping some here.
I think ozmethod is already starting to get the Star Empire power from Colony Wars, and if he can get that moving too quick, I think I can see what Marvin's thinking. It's just a matter of if he's going to get it in time. And it's worth noting, too, I think Central Station is a really strong card.
It is.
And especially when you have a lot of bases out like this, I'm really surprised that's still on the row, if I'm being totally honest.
Yeah, I mean, so the warning beacon here is great to faction and get that extra little bit of damage. But, it'll end up on the wrong side of the shuffle, so maybe he takes a trade wheel here and gives himself a chance to get the extra damage off the cargo pod, as well as maybe even factioning with that storage silo with the defense bot. Oh, hey, so it might have worked well.
Right? He almost made it happen.
Yeah. And hey, there could be another one.
There could be.
We've
seen it before. Yes. So it's worth noting too, the warning beacon and the Lancer is actually an equal amount of damage. The Lancer gains 2 extra damage if there's a base in play, so you would take 4 damage if the warning beacon wasn't there, and if it's there, you still take 4 damage to the face either way. So that's kind of a wash either way there.
Okay, wow. So this is getting to be a quite expensive trade row, and now Marvin's been scrapping down, but it's not really clear what strategy is going to work here. The gunship's got to get off the board there. Somebody's going to have to take it. Looks like Nathan's going to be in position to take it here.
Yeah, but wow. Cycle that Viper maybe?
That Leviathan. I mean, Leviathan's very quickly caught up as one of the best top 8 cost cards in the game.
Yes. Some even say it's better than Brain Worlds, which is intense. I can see where they would get that, but it's certainly like a top 3, top 4 card in the entire universe of Star Realms. What a strong card.
So wow, okay, so he clears out.
That's interesting.
He's just going to keep the pressure on here and try to force Marvin to make some weird moves. Central Station, at this point, Marvin's got enough trade. Like, if he gets to the Leviathan, if he can't play it early enough, it doesn't really matter.
Right. He bought storage silo. He's clearly willing to go in that direction. He has defense bot sitting on the back end somewhere.
Yeah.
I think Central Station is kind of like an unfortunate okay buy. It's like a buy I don't think he really wanted to make, but it still kind of makes sense, so he can go there.
Yep, I agree completely. And now he's gonna have to see what he can do here.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it's a great card to soak a little bit damage, right?
Yeah,
so that's the one thing. But those Lancers do more damage when he's got those bases out there, and of course he can't just pull them off. So Obliterator is a great buy. That's a good catch up. And the repair bot is striking again here. Look at this.
Ooh, it's paying off.
We were just talking about.
Jeez. Well, the guts it takes for Marvin to also go bases after ozmethod's first turn was 2 Lancers. I mean, that's pretty, and cheap bases at that. Warning beacon, storage silos. Yeah. He has a trade wheel in their Central Station. It's going to be a tough road, but he's making it work. This is going to be a great hand here.
Yeah. Now this is all about the sequence of events. So if he plays the 2 bases first, then scraps with the defense bot, he gets 9 extra damage, 8 extra damage.
Yeah.
If he does that incorrectly, the app will punish him for it. So
right.
Let's hope that he's and he knows how this works. But we've all
done it. We've all done it.
We've all had those misplays.
This is the stage you don't want it to happen on. But we have all done it. All of us have hit the wrong button, wrong time, not looked. But then again, maybe we're also watching TV or something while we're playing on the app. So.
You're right. But okay, he gets both of them out there, and he's going to go dig in deep.
Okay.
He's looking to see what can I scrap something out of my I'll get.
And I like that discard pile, I'm not gonna lie.
Look at that.
That discard pile this next draw doesn't look as good, but that discard pile looks really good.
Yeah.
His next draw could be pretty potent.
And hey, he's gonna get another shot at doing this because he's gonna have to dump 2 out of a packed and stacked deck.
Wow.
I don't know if you saw him flash what he's holding, but look at that. Oh, well, I must have.
I think he clicked. He clicked. He clicked ozmethod's deck to see that. Yeah.
So he's going to see the pain. So it's not going to be that big of a deal here for him to drop these.
So 5 coming up here. He's got. I don't really know what the Bioformer. I think is a pretty good take. That's going to be totally okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you keep the Stellar Reef out. I know that he's kind of going that direction, but. I think he's probably going to keep it out.
Yeah, I think so. There's not really an advantage to doing that, and of course he's got that. He does have the obliterator, so he wants to get that extra draw if it's somehow it can survive. Sure. And
not only that, but he can click the deck in the digital app. You can click the deck. He can see, oh, this is going to survive. Yep. I don't need to worry about this. Now the question is he going to cycle?
And then, so Nathan's not going to cycle right away. He's going to buy something first. He's going to put that. Then he's going to take out the trash. Oh, and the bounty hunter comes in. The bounty hunter will take care of business here.
Sure.
And, not too bad. Marvin's going to gain some life here.
He's going to gain a little. Yeah.
And
he'll have just enough.
And here's the great part about this. Actually, Marvin is not going to be able to do anything about this next turn. Sorry. Nathan's not going to be able to do anything about this. He's holding that orbital platform. So I don't think that frontier station.
Do you take that? That's what I'm looking at.
No, I don't.
Or do you predator bioformer?
I predator bioformer.
I think so. I predator bioformer. I agree. I think that's good damage. It's drawing damage. And there, look at that.
Look at that.
RodneyDanger, way to be, man. Way to be. Another predator comes up.
But he just cannot catch a break. Actually, he will activate the.
He will because we'll have to see what comes up on this orbital platform. This draw is going to be huge.
Yep.
Oh, and he can scrap it out.
Just going to get one.
Yep. And that's all he needs.
That's all he needs of mice and men. Actually, so he'll stop that, but he will not stop. Let's see, that'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the construction hauler, he'll be able to grab that construction hauler.
Yes.
But yeah, he's in an interesting.
Or will he take Frontier Station at this point? Because he's going so heavy into bases. I would think the construction line would be the play. I agree that would be the play.
Yeah, I think so. And so, say goodbye to the warning beacon. He's got to feel so upset about that. I was so
close
upset about that.
Yeah, so close. Oh, man.
And not only that, he can't even scrap out of this.
Right.
So it's going to be a pretty nasty turn. We're going to see some cycling here. The repair bot's going to do its job too.
Yep.
Look at that.
Yep.
Look at that.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty intense. So I think if he takes... I could see him taking the Frontier Station. I'm not saying it would be the play I would make, but I could see him taking it, and I understand why he's taking that. He's got the bases. He's trying to survive. His opponent doesn't have base destruction. He's got the defense spot. What a bottom decked 5 there. That's incredible. Now the discards.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
man.
insane. You know, what is the one saving grace here is that because he's got that defense spot in his hand, Nathan's got to take out both cards. So he saves himself 10 damage to the face just by the fact of him having to blow up these bases.
He has to discard 3 of these cards.
He has to discard 3.
You bottom deck a solid 5-card hand, and then your opponent makes you discard 3 of them and does 15 damage.
Yeah, but you know what? It's actually not that hard of a call here because considering where the life totals are and considering how scrapped out Marvin is, it's easy to dump. It's easy to dump the scrap cards here, take the obliterator, and then you've got that's 13 damage. That's almost half of Nathan's total. It'll wipe that base, and who knows what he draws. So I think it's a pretty easy decision.
So you're saying you dump storage silo, convoy bot, and defense bot?
Yeah, I think so because he's been getting a lot of scrap. He's not that far down, but you've got to take the damage here and the draw. It's not just the damage; it's the damage and the draw.
What if you don't trigger the draw though for the obliterator so that you get it twice? Maybe draw it here once for the 7 and top deck it for the hope that you can make a combo happen. Maybe get rid of storage silo, cargo pod, and defense spot.
Yeah, that's another alternative. And the conservative play here is to keep the scrap cards and to just hope that but it looks like he
might be going your route.
He's willing to dump them, but he's got to catch up. I mean, at this point, he needs a little bit of luck.
Yeah.
We can already see that. And this is going to be watch this. This is going to be the ultimately deciding mistake because the fact that he tossed that. Let's see. Because he's going to get extra damage here. He's going to get 6, 13. Is it 13?
It's 13, yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at this. But wait.
By 1.
Look what's coming. He's going to be able to activate the central station. He's going to get a couple of draws here. He's going to get some
This
life.
turn, we might see a huge combo play right here for Marvin. He's thinking about the storage silo right now.
Yeah, he's got to dump it.
Yeah.
And look, Nathan doesn't whiff, but he's not going to be able to take out all these bases next time.
All right, insert draws.
So let's see what happens.
It's gonna.
Man.
Wow! Oh wow!
Oh wow!
What a card to draw. That defense spot. Oh my goodness!
Scrap that silo if you must.
Yeah. And this is going to
do it.
This
do
is
it, Rodney. Do it, Rodney. Do it.
I think we're just regardless of what he does. I don't think the play matters. But yes, I mean, I would scrap it just for the sake of pushing the buttons. But
well, it's not just that, right? That base isn't really going to.
It's not going to do anything.
He wants
right
to
now.
think it over, but yeah, it's not going to do it. You're at 8.
It's true.
You're at 8, dude.
If there was a chance the base would come back, you don't want it back anyway.
Look at this. He
actually has it.
He has 26.
He has it. No. Cargo pod.
28.
Cargo pod.
Does
29.
Does he see it?
There it is. He sees it. Oh,
and
my.
He comes back.
What?
Wow. What a huge turn.
Are you kidding me?
Shows what I know.
What a draw.
Yeah, that was a hellacious draw.
Unreal. He drew everything he needed right there. Absolutely everything. And the series is tied up 1-1. What was on the road towards a 2-0, Marvin puts it together in the combo. I said defense box not going to do anything early. It's going to come back late in the game. It came back late in the game, man.
You were right.
It provided. I mean, he made it by 1, and you got to think. We were seeing there. ozmethod was going to come back and hit hard.
That was pretty awesome. And what is it with these one scout starts?
What is it with this hand, man?
These hands.
It's the revenge of some person. Yeah, certainly. Trade draft. So there we go. A 1-cost card, though, coming out. Trade drafts. Actually, I really like trade draft. Very diverse 1-cost.
So what do you think here? What are you after on?
Oh my goodness.
So
I know there's some people who are so in love with
Mighty
the Mega Mech that they would hate if I didn't take it. I think Mighty Mech is the play here.
Mighty Mech is definitely the play here. Scrap is very hard to come by, especially scrap from hand or discard in Colony Wars.
Yeah. Oz takes that.
So yeah, we'll see.
I think Trade Hauler platform. Maybe in that direction because you already took a trade draft. So Trade Hauler trade draft.
You're forcing your opponent to take the other orbital platform at that point, and then you can come back for the Frontier Ferry.
Mighty Mech's not going to kill a platform. So and what's he going to take? Frontier Ferry, which won't kill a platform unless he scraps out. And if he scraps out early, I think that you kind of win in that trade.
Yeah. Oh, and he does not.
He takes the Mega Mech. He takes the Mega Mech. Okay.
He's got his game.
Well, think about this. He knows that ozmethod can't take both orbital platforms. I bet he's thinking, I can take Mega Mech now, and then I can take whatever orbital platform he doesn't take next time. Unfortunately, we know that's not the case because of his draw.
Yeah, but now let's see. He's going to get lulled into this Star Barge.
Or does he take the hauler?
Yeah, I guess he does. Wow. Look how yellow this base.
Jeez. Just like that. Yep, we're Star Empire. And this game decides who goes to the finals of this tournament right here. It's the best of 1 to go to the grand finals, basically.
Wow.
Pretty intense.
So ozmethod here with 4. He'll probably take one of the orbital platforms, but
do you take the Star Barge with it? Or do you take the Swarmer?
No, I think with the last one, I think.
Or do you take battle? Or do you take battle?
Yeah.
Let me make that decision a little bit easier. He's still thinking about it, though, but yeah.
Marvin's got to go Imperial Trader here.
Yeah.
He's got to get that. I mean, Nathan's leaving it out here to get invested into yellow. Mm-hmm. So there's no reason not to. But
especially with the Moonworm up now, too.
Yeah, and Nathan's going to get it the next turn. So I don't know. Now I'm thinking, get that.
Trade draft for Star Barge. I would take the Star Barge right there.
I would do
right there. I would have gotten rid of that for the Star Barge.
I would have gotten rid of it. And look at that. Look at that whiff.
Yeah.
He draws a silent owl.
Got him. Yeah.
And so he's going to grab the Moonworm here, almost certainly.
Mm-hmm. And then I would imagine he takes a Swarmer, too, to try to get faction for it.
Yeah, I think so. The Moonworm is just so powerful. 8 damage, draw a card. It's one of the nastier cards in the deck. But, when you look at what else is out there, there's a lot of yellow.
Yeah.
A lot of yellow.
One of the cooler card arts, too. I really like the art of the Moonworm. It's just pretty fun to look at it. This big worm that's just getting attacked with explosions. Yeah, so he's gonna certainly take Moonworm. He's thinking through it, and I can't blame him. Mm-hmm. And then I imagine.
He Supply Depot and Orbital Platform. Where else?
He went to the think tank for that.
Yeah,
I would be really interested to talk to him about that.
Okay.
That is.
So
I can see the play though.
He's maybe he's thinking that his opponent cannot get the Moonworm, and he's got an advantage that cycling is going to pay off. And now look at this situation. I will say that Marvin's got the advantage here on the scrap. That was an interesting buy. A couple of interesting buys here that may or may not need to be.
I think ozmethod looked at the deck and said, "You don't have damage. You have a Mega Mech."
Yeah,
that's his only damage. And if he gets the Supply Depot and an orbital platform out, those are just going to hang out.
Yep,
He's going full base. He's decided he's just going to go in on it.
Yep, and he just continues to scrap down and look at his hand now, he'll be able to get the Moonworm on the next turn.
Wow.
So the Mech Cruiser is actually pretty good. Wait, is he? He almost makes a misplay.
Right. Almost.
He almost bounced it back to his hand, but he stopped himself. Now he's going to get that Mech Cruiser. It's a great buy.
Yeah, that is a great buy. And for you people learning the game, don't bounce your opponent's bases back into their hand. That just lets them play them again. Bounce your own bases to activate their abilities twice. That's what you usually want to do.
That's right. And so does he have 8? Can he get the Incinerator here? Or will he go Moonworm? He can get Incinerator.
He skipped it once for bases.
Yeah.
But Moonworm, it's Moonworm.
It is Moonworm, and the
There he is, okay.
And now his next draw is Insane.
Oh, wow. Yep.
He's got a little bit of a conundrum there because his scrapper won't let him scrap from his hand.
But he's going to draw a card with Supply Depot, so maybe he can get 3 of them.
And of course, this unfortunately, he's getting this this card a little bit late in terms of this cruiser. Not a whole lot here for him, so he'll probably buy the Falcon just to try to accelerate his deck.
I would think so. Yeah.
But, now the trade silo here at this point, you're kind of wondering, like, if you're going to buy that, then you got to get rid of that trade raft. You can't just keep plugging up your deck with lots of junky cards like that.
Right.
So okay. So Oz is going to discard for damage almost certainly.
There it is. He gets 3.
Yep.
So he can use the full ability to Supply Depot, which is to discard up to 2 cards to get 2 trade or 2 attack for each one that you discard.
And still scrap from his hand.
And he can still grab that Battle Bot.
And we can see from Marvin's hand that he does not have enough damage to get rid of both of these bases.
No, he can get rid of one of them if he gets rid of the Probe Bot.
Yep. That's right.
And that's an unfortunate sacrifice you don't want to have to make because it's a draw. It's a draw card that's factioning off with other. He's got the Mega Mech for the faction draw. He's got the Mech Cruiser that could be hitting for the destroy target base.
Yep.
So you want to keep the Machine Cult cards that he has in his deck, but unfortunately, I think RodneyDanger in parentheses field is probably going to have to scrap out that Probot right here.
And the interesting thing here is that Nathan's strategy is working. He's throwing up harassing bases while he continues to scrap his deck down, and the noose gets tighter and tighter and tighter around Marvin's neck here, and he doesn't have a lot that he's able to do with it. So yes, you're right. He is going to have to scrap that out to get rid of that Supply Depot. He can't afford not to.
Right, I don't think he can, and he recognized that.
Yep.
And unfortunately, this next game is going to be equally brutal, if not more so. Another base coming out. Moonworm's going to do work. Mighty Mech's going to scrap a card. Oracle's going to scrap a card.
Yep. Yeah, and then he's probably going to run away here with the Aging Battleship, which is one of the new hot favorite cards.
Man, it's so good.
It's such a good card, and it lets you scrap for 2 additional cards. Yep. So he snatches it up. Hits for 14, and yowza. Marvin's going to get an extra draw here from the Mega Mech.
That draw. Oh, man.
But,
Right.
And this is where buying all those extra unnecessary cards really slows your deck down, and it's hard. It's hard to keep your concentration. We said it before.
Right.
These guys have been playing all day. Their brains are kind of mush on some level. So the fact that they're making these great plays is a tribute.
Right.
But he can't afford to bounce these bases. Don't return it. No. So he bounces that base back up. You only do that when you can kill off your opponent.
Right. Yeah.
And in this case, that's not going to be what happens.
Right.
So maybe he goes heavy cruiser here, but this is starting to turn into a little bit of too little, too late.
Yeah, it's getting rough. Getting rough.
Next turn for Nathan is going to be nuts.
Yeah, it's going to be a really strong turn. It's worth noting that RodneyDanger took the storage silo and had that trade raft, and those are things that were in his discard, and now they're in his deck. And this is a point in time where he doesn't actually want those cards to show up because he's trying to stay alive and in the game. 31 to 28 is still a close score, though.
It's quite possible that Nathan actually takes the game on this turn
with that aging battleship.
That aging battleship, yeah. I mean, so
I'd be surprised if he doesn't draw it out.
He's getting all these nice little draw benefits. And I think he will scrap it out.
Gonna go. Yeah.
Oh no, he's going to throw something.
Oh, he's going to. Yep. He's going to grab for 2. He's going to grab grab an Explorer, I imagine.
Yeah, just to do a little bit extra damage. So he's going for it. He's going to scrap the aging battleship.
Aging battleship will give him 2 extra damage, and then
he's going to win this game.
Yep, he's going to take that.
Yep, and I called it. He's taking it down this turn.
Yep, there you go. Yeah.
Wow. And so
great series.
So Nathan ozmethod Jochum will take down this